Hello, my name is Somaly Hay.
And I'm Nicole Hay.
Our mother is Somaly Hay. We just want to talk a little bit about her and her contribution to the arts and dance in Connecticut. She was born in Cambodia in 1959. One of her favorite things to say was that she was born in the same year as Michael Jackson and Madonna. Come to find out, she wasn't.
No, they were born in 1958. We Googled it today.
Our mother trained as a Cambodian classical court dancer in the Royal Palace in Cambodia. She was definitely considered the baby of the family and a little princess because she was graceful and beautiful and very devoted to the arts and her religion.
And she used to say all the time that the princesses got to dance lead roles because they were princesses, but she was better.
As some of you know, a communist group called the Khmer Rouge took over, killed millions of Cambodians. That included our mother's parents and half her brothers and sisters. But she, along with our uncle and our dad, escaped to a Thailand refugee camp. She ended up working as a translator in the camp, contributing to the community that was there. And her greatest contribution ended up being the birth of her first daughter, Somaly Hay, in 1981.
I mean, I feel like that's not important.
Okay, fine. Okay, soon after I was born, we moved to the United States, and even though it was hard enough to create a new life for her and the family, she still found a way to be connected to the culture. She performed throughout the country. She ended up in Connecticut being recognized as a master teaching artist and an educator. She came to my elementary school and gave mini lectures through each grade, and I was able to be her little assistant, and I remember being very, very proud of her and thinking I was just so cool.
But she also was able to go to colleges, and she just had the best charisma, and she was amazing, and people loved her, and they always asked her to come back.
She found fulfillment in teaching dance and culture classes at Khmer Health Advocates in Hartford.
She really was a cultural guru / mom to a generation, the first generation that was here, because it was very easy for, first generation kids that are refugees of war, basically. They're not immigrants, they're refugees. And for the children to really rebel against the culture and think of it as alien and weird, it was very important to her that we don't reject the culture and any other Cambodian children that she met with. And then she kind of segued. Somebody found her, and it was a big population at that time of Cambodian kids that were adopted by American families. And these kids loved my mom. She taught them once a week of Saturday mornings for like 2 or 3 hours, and they would stay at our house. The kids would just eat and play and hang out, and you see how important it is for somebody to be a role model for anybody. It's you look like me, you make food that reminds me of some, distant memories, because some of these kids were really 8 or 9 months when they came.
But that they could have just lived their life in America and not realized or not
Been
found a connection to their culture, and they found that connection through my mom. At some point there, Nicole was born.
1989.
1989.
Because I'm young and glamorous.
Whatever.
My favorite memory of my mom is she was a strict teacher, and I was probably like 4 or 5 or 5 in Cambodia, and my mom went to meet with her master. My mom's master was like 70 years old, and she was like still like, this is the way your hand should be, and this, and you don't remember anything, like you come here every year for a month, and she was so mean, basically hitting my mom with a verbal stick, and it was the best. She wasn't being harsh on my mom, and my mom wasn't being harsh on me. It was that after the Khmer Rouge, there's so far and few between of videos and pictures of this amazing cultural aspect. So you are the only ones. It's your memories that perpetuate and keep it going. And you are the last hope, the person that is going to bestow the culture to the next generation. So do it right.
I think the thing that everybody remembers about my mom the most is her spirit. She was blessed with physical beauty, but it was something that I think emanated from just deep down inside. And that sounds kind of corny to say, but it makes sense if you were lucky enough to have been in her presence. She was love, and she gave so much love. You met her, and she gave her whole heart to you. And her smile was just the real smile and the real joy that I mean, I think that's what people remember the most about her, just as a person in general. She was just like the brightest star. She suffered so much. She suffered more than anybody, like most people could ever imagine, but she would always say to us that she had a great life because she knew that she had the strength to overcome and rise above all the tragedy. And she loves my son so much. She loved our family and she loved our friends so much, and I think that's how she felt lucky. She was just that person. This is Harrison Chai Miller. This is my son, her grandson, and she spent the last couple years of her life just doting on him and loving him, and he was there for her and made and he made her time very special. Can you say love Yaya? Yeah. Can you say love Yaya? Give a kiss. Oh, is that Yaya too? Can you give Yaya a kiss? We love Yaya. Oh. Can you say love Yaya?
Love Yaya.
Oh,
yeah. Here you go. All done. Okay. Thank you so much to the Connecticut Historical Society, the Dance Alliance of Connecticut, and the Connecticut Office of the Arts for including our mother's costume in this exhibit. A big thank you to Lynn for got her spirit like in the forefront still, and she's a legend to us, of course, just like Michael Jackson and Madonna,
who are your owners.
Thank you so much.
Now remember when I told you that's the last you'll see of me. Remember when I broke it down to tears. I know I took the path